Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever time you're watching today. Thank you for joining us for another amazing episode of Executive Insights, where every week we come together, we answer 4 business questions.
3 from various levels of your business and 1 personal question as a business owner.
Today is a special day because this wraps up season 2.
Yeah.
And today we will be talking about going from a vision to reality, going from the blueprint to execution, culminating and moving forward. So basically, all season long, we kind of brought you to this point, talking about the ideas, talking about the concept, and what we're going to do today is we're going to deliver on going from the vision, the thinking part, and how ours actually became a reality and how it can become a reality for you. I'll be your host, Gervais Nelson, CEO of VaseTime, as well as the founder of VaseTime Foundation, alongside my amazing co-host.
Hello, I am Marie Rose, owner of Rosebud Studios and founder of Rose Petals to Success.
Question number 1, this is for our aspiring entrepreneurs, and the question is, what is one moment in your early journey when you took a small action that unexpectedly moved your vision forward, and how can beginners apply the same principles today?
What I decided to do was not be afraid. I realized that, because I had to think early journey, I realized that the people who I'm speaking to, they don't know me. So this is the time for me to make mistakes.
Right.
This is for the time for that I can start over a million times because no one knows me. I'm learning who I want to be. I'm learning about selling my product. I'm learning and trying to learn what my trend is and what my style is. So when I first started, I joined a lot of different groups to figure out people that were trying to do the same thing as me. Separated me was I started making cold calls to practice my speech, to practice my questions I needed to ask, educate myself on what people are looking for when you ask. So, for example, looking for a property, I would do cold calls to the numbers that were listed on the properties. And I asked them, was it available? I let them know what my business was that I was trying to open. And then if they asked me something that I didn't know, I hung up the phone. And I've continued to do that. I did that for the majority of my beginning stages. I can't do it now, but yeah, that's how I started. I would hang up and start over. All right, so we're going to go to question number 2. This is for our new business owners, 0 to 2 years, learning a little bit more about your rhythm. Think back to a moment, Gervais, in your first year when the workload felt heavier than your capacity. What decision or adjustment helped you regain control and keep your vision alive?
I don't think the workload has ever lightened. It's like you wear the hats and one thing dumps off and then you pick up 6 more. But in the beginning, I was still working 9 to 5. And I was overwhelmed. I mean, it was a lot going on. I was getting work faster than I anticipated. And then after my 9 to 5 job, because again, you're trying to balance the 2. I work 9 to 5, I get off at 5 o'clock, I come home, I'm only going to hustle on these days. But the work was coming in faster, so I would only work like the weekends, but then the weekend jobs would get done, but I still had these other jobs, and it started coming weekdays. I think that's when I probably felt the most like stressed. Mm-hmm. And I started packing my landscape clothes in my bag and in my car. Mm. And it'd be days where I would have on my scrubs and I would leave my landscape stuff home because I would wash it or something like that and forget to put it in the truck. Because you got to be out the house. I got to be to work at 7 a.m. Mm-hmm. So I'm not really thinking about after work. I'm packing equipment and all that stuff. I'm going to work at the hospital and thinking about this landscape job I got to do afterwards. Mm-hmm. It was overwhelming at times. It was stressful at times. It was taking, because the whole reason I wanted to do it was to spend time with my family, and I felt like I was taking more time away from my family. Mm-hmm. And that's when I realized, like, I have to get help. When I felt like I had to regain control was when I realized I need help. Mm-hmm. And I cannot do this alone.
What I am going to say is, felt heavier than your capacity. I don't ever want to claim that my work is too heavy, because I don't think it can ever be too heavy for me. I feel like I want it to be heavier. My heaviest was when I hired people to help me. I thought that the solution was to hire. And when I hired, I went overboard. Like, I hired a lot of people. And they were managing everything for me because, just like you, my idea was to stay home. Like, I wanted to be home with my family. Now I'm managing staff, and a lot of them. And I have to make sure that these people align with my brand, my work ethic, making sure that the customer service is still the same. Yeah. And that's hard to do when you are managing a lot of people. And sometimes you're going to slip up and not pay attention to one thing. They're like kids. You know, it's like you can't miss something. The way that I regained control was letting everyone go. When I did that, I remembered and I said that I'm never above any position in my company. I let everything, like I was supervising the events, I was managing the suites, I was cleaning the floors, the toilet, I did everything. And it was a reset for me because I said, I need to go back to the ground level. I need to do this all over again in order for me to understand the positions again, so that whatever I'm asking for individuals to do that work for me, know that I'm speaking from experience.
All right. This is for our favorite folks, the established business owners out there in the world. Think of a moment when you had to re-examine your business model or service offering. What prompted that evaluation, and what did the new direction unlock? You kind of just hit on it.
I currently am going through that. I revamped Rosebud completely. Rosebud was just a place to provide suites for business owners, solution to chaos during COVID. That was Rosebud. Rosebud now is more than just suites. I say that so much, and I didn't even realize it was a catchy, like my catchphrase, until I said it so much. I'm like, I said it out of defense because people were saying everybody was opening suites. And I had to be more than just suites. I'm coaching, I give free advertising, I curate events. So I re-examined my business model to be more, because I can't just provide space. I provide so much more to my business owners into the entrepreneur world. So I did that. I pivoted a little bit, expanded, whatever you want to call it, to go in a different direction, but still keep what's my foundation, but go in a different direction of how much more I can offer and support to make my business stand out. Because I realized there was more of a need than what I was being categorized as.
For me, I was thinking about it because we talked about it actually the other day when we saw each other. I'm really big on like itemizing my products or the services that I offer. I had to revisit it. Like, everyone, it may not fall in this category. They may want it, but it's not something that they can do at that time or the situation may call for. So I started focusing more on packages. And that was one of the things that I realized I had to revisit. Putting the prices out there, putting the package together and saying, hey, this is a basic package of this. Now, what I did that was different than most others is, how can I offer this package but still want to make it unique to that individual? Well, this is a base package. This is what this comes with. Now, you may not have, hypothetically, you may not have a driveway. So let's take the driveway out and let's throw in, say, the back patio or the back porch in its place. The price may be off a little bit, we can but it basically, and here's a custom package for you. And that's something that I did, that instead of saying, well, the porch is gonna be this much, the back is gonna be this much, the driveway is gonna be this much. Basic package right here, diamond package right here, premium package right here. And that's what I did different. It's like, how can I revamp it and do it in a way that's still unique and custom to that person? And I think I'm one of the only people that does that. And I think that's what separates me from most others, because most people don't know how to make it and still do it in a way that's profitable for themselves, but still fair for their customers. And I found that unique space.
So this is our personal insight question. Tell us about a chapter in your journey that made you realize you were building something far bigger than yourself.
I hit on in the beginning when I said, when I first started, it was about, I just wanted to spend more time with my family. I just wanted money, I wanted freedom, and I just wanted to be cool. And not have to worry about being 9 to 5 and being told what to do. But as I did the work, and I'll never forget, it was this little girl, did a job. The area was a mess. We did a job, and the little girl, when she left for school that morning, I saw her. She was like, didn't want to go. She was in a bad mood. By the time she came home from school, I saw her get off the bus, still was in a bad mood. And by the time she got up to where we were, and she saw the makeover that we did, the transformation, she started smiling. She said, oh my God, this is so beautiful. And she started skipping the rest of the way home. That's when I knew this is different. This is what I'm doing. Like, I want to change community. I want to have impact. I want to actually affect kids. I want to affect moods. I want to change something that people feel themselves without even knowing. And that's when I realized it's bigger than just me and what I'm going to do. Like, by that time, I think I was cool. You know, I hit my groove at that point. And that's when the why changed. That's when it became like, oh, I actually have a purpose in my work. and my work was to transform and transcend communities. And it came really from that one job, that one situation. And that's been my driving force ever since. We started a nonprofit because of it. And it's really that one little girl.
You know, it's always been hard. I just keep moving. And I look at everything like a person would just look at numbers or like pieces on a chessboard, I guess. I don't know. I don't really pay attention to the details enough or celebrate the specific details. And it wasn't until probably in the last year or so that I started listening to the feedback, the reviews, I should say, that weren't prompted. When people are just sharing their story and how much you've impacted them, that you know that now, oh, I was just doing this because this is what I do. This is what I feel good doing because it was about how I felt.
Right.
I feel like I'm here to help. It makes me feel good that I'm helping people. But to actually hear the impact that you've had from that person's perspective, and they're telling you how you impacted them 5 years ago. That was when you first impacted them. And it made me be in the moment. And from people who I didn't even realize, you know, you hear people around you don't realize how long. Time doesn't wait for no one. And to hear the different mental health breaks that they had, and they're saying, but you helped me through that and you didn't even know. That is when I knew it was bigger than me. So do I feel like I just discovered that in whatever year I am in now? I'm going to say yes, because for me, I just kept growing because I knew I had a purpose, but it wasn't real until I really found this nonprofit. The nonprofit brought the purpose to me. I really didn't feel like I found my purpose until this nonprofit was founded, because it was my passion. Like, this is what I've been missing. It's supporting the youth and making a difference in the community without only focusing on your revenue. Doing it no matter what you have, we want to get it done. That's where I found my passion, and that's where I knew it was bigger than me.
That wraps it up for season 2.
Yes.
No loud questions or anything.
Celebrate that, y'all.
Listen, we are going to celebrate that for sure, because we have been grinding, and I am so excited for season 3. And we're going to take the next step next year. So my advice, bookmark these, ask the questions. Stay tuned with us, because we're going to ramp it up in season 3, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. We're definitely going to challenge ourselves to deliver, good, high quality business information for you guys to help you all grow in business. That's why we're here, and that's why we do it. And not to gatekeep it, not to keep it to ourselves, but to share it with those who want it and those who need it. Keep tuning in. Be sure to follow us on Instagram at executivesinsights_. Stay inspired. Never stop creating. Bye.
See ya.